A junior accessory dwelling unit, or JADU, might be one of the most misunderstood terms in the ADU space. After California legislation passed announcing you can build a JADU and an ADU on the same property, I saw a lot of the word triplex thrown out there, which isn't accurate, and I'll get into that. In fact, I've seen other ADU companies, realtors, and homeowners all get the definition wrong. So before we dive in and clear up all the confusion, if so many professionals have gotten this definition wrong, then why am I qualified to talk about it? So my name is Caitlin, I'm the CEO at Maxable, and we've educated thousands of homeowners on ADUs. We've helped write some of the legislation and volunteered hundreds of hours advocating for the right ADU bills to help homeowners like you. We're responsible for hundreds of ADU projects across California. So what exactly is a JADU? A junior accessory dwelling unit is a form of an ADU that must be built out of existing space in the primary residence, or it can be existing attached accessory space. In California, JADUs are often converted from garages that are attached to the house, and the garage has to be attached. Otherwise, it can't be converted into a JADU. So can this be a JADU? Nope, sorry. How about this? Nope, that can't be a JADU either. Accessory spaces like basements and attics can also be converted to JADUs. So can living spaces like master bedrooms or recreation rooms. How big can a JADU be? JADUs can be a maximum of 500 square feet, and the typical two-car garage is 400 square feet, so that's a good size for a studio apartment. If it's hard to visualize what 400 or 500 square feet looks like, check out maxablespace.com and click on Real Stories. We have a ton of great home tours and examples that you can check out. The Maxable site also has lots of garage conversion photos as well, including some video tours. Another question we see is, can I add 150 square feet to my JADU for ingress and egress? Maybe. It depends on the city. Ingress and egress means that there's a way to enter and exit a space. For example, if you need a staircase to get to a second-story apartment. Some cities do allow you to add 150 square feet to a JADU for ingress and egress purposes. Make sure you hire a designer who knows to check the local ordinance to see if you can add this extra square footage. But remember, it's only for access, not to make your space bigger. JADUs must have an efficiency kitchen, which means a kitchen with a sink, a cooking appliance, along with storage space for groceries and a counter to prepare food. JADUs must have a bathroom with a shower or tub. The bathroom can be accessible to the main home. And JADUs must have an exterior access, a door to the outside. Now here's another question that comes up. Do you need parking for a JADU? That's a great question, and this is where a lot of people get confused. If you convert a garage to an ADU, you don't need to add additional parking or replace the spots that you cannibalized in the conversion. JADUs are different. They don't enjoy all of the same benefits as ADUs. So you may need to add additional parking for your JADU, or in some circumstances, actually build a new garage. This is one more reason it's so essential to have a designer who's knowledgeable about JADUs and ADUs generally, because the rules differ from different cities and you'll need to check your local ordinance. Can you rent out a JADU? Yes, but keep in mind that JADUs require owner occupancy. So you might be thinking, well, wait, I heard that California had waived owner occupancy requirements. That's true, but again, that's for ADUs, not JADUs. So when you build and permit a JADU, this is an owner-occupied rule, and that becomes part of the title of the house. So there's a deed restriction there. And this makes some of the home less desirable for some buyers when you go to sell it. This is why also when people say, oh, it's a triplex, it can be really misleading because a triplex doesn't require the owner to live on the property. Another drawback to a JADU is the fact that you can't add any additional structure to them to increase the size. So let's say your garage is 400 square feet. You can't build on an additional 100 square feet to get to the maximum 500 square foot. You can only convert the existing space. So there's no doubt about it. These JADU regulations can be complicated, which is no wonder why even some of the professionals have trouble figuring it out. I've covered just the basics here, and there's a lot more to understand about JADUs. So check out the What is a JADU blog post on the Maxable site to get more information. At Maxable, we want you to have all the information you need to make the choice that's right for you and your family. If you want to see real ADU projects, check out MaxableSpace.com and click on Real Stories. There you'll find video tours, interviews, and budget breakdowns of real projects. You can also just click the link below.